gaze upon it with dawning horror. The rubber nipple is covered in sock fuzzies and Killian's fungal spores. I ought to burn it. I ought to sacrifice it to the landfill and apologize to Mother Earth for supporting such a crime against nature. But my child's utter despair makes my shoulders cave. I can't throw Hippie Sucky out. I'm simply not that strong. Ooh, the Listerine! Killian bought a mega bottle for the bathroom, and hey, it kills 99.9% of germs, right? Here's hoping that includes fungus, too. I'm about to charge for the door before Bowie does permanent damage to his psyche when I realize something else fell out of the boot, too. A small, velvet something. A box something. Now it's my turn to fling Hippo Sucky across the room as I grab for the box. My heart's beating so hard I nearly ripped the hinges off. There, nestled in a bed of creamy satin, is an engagement ring. A beautiful pinkish diamond set in a rose gold band. It's lovely and bespoke, exactly my style. I pluck it out, fingers shaking as I try it on. It's my size. Well, it was my size before my fingers swelled up like those pale mini hot dogs from a can. But when my fingers lose this baby weight, it will definitely be my size. I stare down in disbelief. Killian's going to propose. O-M-effing-G. He's finally going to propose. Bowie's still crying, and it yanks me back into the moment. I shove the ring back in the box, return it to the smelly boot, and run for the Listerine. He's going to propose. He's going to propose. My flustered, sleep-starved brain is stuck on repeat. After a brief blue dip, Hippo Sucky is offered and accepted, and Bowie finally stops crying. I collapse onto the vintage velvet rocker with him in one arm and an emergency bowl of queso in the other. No chips, no problem. I've got a spoon, a frightening intolerance to lactose, and a shaky sense of self-preservation, at best. It's gonna be fine. It's just, why would Killian propose now? I shovel a bite of melted cheese into my mouth for thinking purposes. Why wait until after we got pregnant by accident, after we moved in together, after we brought this lovable squish boy into the world? We're 10 weeks into parenthood, and it's not like shit's up to par at the moment. I'm a walking dairy farm, I eat for 3, and my pheromones won't be silenced by mere deodorant anymore. My emotions range from intense, passionate joy, sobbing, to full-on paranoia and anxiety Googling. I've never been, shall we say, competent at adulting, but motherhood has taken me to a whole new level of chaos. Killian and I haven't even had sex since Bowie was born. My lady parts are all healed up, no thanks to Bowie, a.k.a. Mr. 99th percentile head circumference, but sex doesn't even feel like an option on the table. Bowie's little jaw is working furiously around the pacifier, his brow furrowed over his screwed-shut eyes. I carefully caress the soft skin on his forehead, lightly rubbing where the muscles are still tense. "That's it, little man," I coo as he drifts into sleep. The plump mounds of his cheeks are the pale pink of camellias, and the full, kissable pout of his lips parts a little, grudgingly releasing the pacifier. God, Bowie's beautiful. Can you be addicted to a face? I feel like I could look at him forever. Despite the harrowing afternoon, I'm awash with all those feelings that make me so grateful I once used this body for sex. Just look at those sumptuous cheeks. Of course Killian wants to propose. Bowie has made us a family. How could anyone want anything else in the history of ever? As I stare at our sweetly sleeping baby in the late afternoon sunshine whispering through the sheer curtains, all the happiness I should have felt the moment I saw that box starts flowing through my veins. Killian is a total catch, way out of my league, as some drunker acquaintances have informed me. He's tallish, with dark wavy hair, crystalline...